guys, my name is Chris Collins. Welcome to my garage and welcome to this YouTube channel. I need to set the record straight immediately though. My goal here is not to be your guru. My goal is not to sell you some stupid coaching package. My goal is not to brag about the things that I have, because 3 years ago I didn't have shit. My goal here is to basically help you understand that you can do amazing things as long as you believe in yourself. I'm not perfect. This channel's not going to be perfect. My mouth is not going to be perfect. These videos are not going to be perfect. But in order for me to show you that you can turn your life a little bit in a positive direction, you need to first understand where I came from. So, welcome to my life. So right about now, I'm guessing you guys are wondering, why am I showing you fancy cars? Why am I showing you fancy houses? Why am I showing you this right after I just told you I'm not here to brag about things? Let me tell you why I'm doing this. Society, unfortunately, has taught us somewhere along the line that we are who we are based solely off of what we drive, where we live, what our bank account says, or how much money we make every year. And I'm here to tell you that that's absolute garbage. You are who you are based on the impact that you leave behind when you're done. For those of you that think that my money came from my daddy, I'm sorry to disappoint. When I was 2 years old, my father killed himself. And, I don't seek pity. I don't play the victim. I believe that we are dealt the hand that we're dealt for a reason. After my father took his life, being a child in the state of Utah in the 80s and even into early 90s was very difficult. As a child, you don't understand certain things like religion. It was difficult for me to understand why my friends, I wasn't allowed to go and play at their house. And I wasn't allowed to play at their house because I wasn't Mormon. I didn't understand what that meant at the time. Apparently my mom did, and so she moved us to Boston, Massachusetts. When I was 16, my grandmother came down with a very rare form of cancer, and about 6 months later, she was gone. I think it took our entire family by surprise. It took me through a world of darkness and depression that I didn't even know how to deal with. I struggled through life very quickly. I shut down. I became an alcoholic, yes, at the age of 16 and a half. I barely made it through high school. The only reason I did is because I knew that she would be incredibly disappointed if I didn't. And from that moment on, rather than continuing in a downward spiral, I decided to join the Air Force. When I got out of the military, I had a plan. I feel like we all have a plan at some point in our life. When I got to the state that I was going to open my shop in, I found out that someone somehow managed to rack up 27 felony accounts. Guys, I'm talking distribution, I'm talking grand theft auto, I'm talking terrible, terrible crimes in my social security number, which hindered me and knocked me right back on my ass. After I got over being an alcoholic yet again from this guy ruining my life, I didn't care what I had to go through to change my life and make it better. I got in the car, I packed up what I could, I put my brother in the other car, packed up with his car what we could, and we literally hit the road on a 43-hour straight shot from Boston, Massachusetts back to Salt Lake City, where at least we had little pieces of family if we possibly needed it. Kind of give you an idea of where I started from. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't even like having a camera around here, to be honest with you, but this right here is the house that I lived in. When I first got here, it's you know, I don't think, guys, that people have to stay where they start. I think that we all have a choice, and it didn't take very long for me living in that house and in this neighborhood to realize I didn't want to be there anymore. And I hope that you guys understand that you have the same choice every day, no matter what. Doesn't matter what the situation is. If you don't like your life, you can change it. If you don't like your house, you can move. You can find a way to make it happen, but it's only going to happen if you actually take it serious and apply a lot of effort. So what does it take to be successful? It takes understanding that you deserve it. I can tell you right now that you deserve it. I can tell you right now, get up off the couch, turn off the TV, turn off this video, go out and find something you're passionate about. Just go do it, and if you fall down, get up. If you get up, you can move forward. If you quit, you're stuck. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable in life. There's nothing wrong with being mediocre in life. You're just not allowed to bitch about it. The moment you complain about where your life is, you need to wake up and realize that your life is where it is, because those are the choices that you make every day. The friends that you have, you listen to their opinions every day. And if your friends don't have what you want, if your friends don't drive what you want to drive, if they're not paying your bills, if they're not building your future, why are you listening to your friends in the first place? Go out and get what's yours. It starts with you.